Hey guys, it's Anthony here, Super Duty Service. We got the black truck with the Ford injector failure. Put a new injector in. I already checked compression on cylinder 4. Yeah. Here, we'll kind of give a little indication here. We'll check compression on cylinder 2, and I'll reference the puffs, basically the puffs that are coming out of cylinder number 4. Alright, hit it. The cylinder 2's got compression. Look how small it is. Barely anything coming out. It's kind of just a visual inspection. I put the gauge on it and it doesn't get any compression at all. So that cracked injector tip. Here, we'll just make a long video out of it. We'll just do a long video. It shouldn't take too long. Cylinder 2, 7 strokes was about 410, so it's very healthy. And maxing out at about 415, 420. I didn't really pay much attention to the exact number because it's a moot point right now. It doesn't really freaking matter. Alright, now I'm hooked on cylinder number. I am hooked on cylinder 4. Hit it. See, that's the noise you should be hearing coming out of that cylinder. That's that big puff should be coming out. If you got it taken off and you're not hearing that big puff, you're just hearing a little bitty, just a little bit of air coming out. It's damaged. So pretty much our diag is done on this one. We gotta get it over, get it on the rack, and get it out. This was the injector tip. I'll go ahead and show it. Do you remember where it went? This is this injector was in the truck for about 2 weeks, and this truck gets worked. It gets worked pretty freaking hard. You can tell the crush washer was doing its job. It was seated. However, the injector tip was not. You see the crack right there. Tip cracked. Fried the glow plug. We got the tank out right now. I know that looks kind of yellow. I got a big clear tote right there. We're gonna pump all the fluid in the clear tote, see what it looks like. But it looks pretty freaking good in there. I mean, who knows about the water? I can't tell the water because I'm just looking through. But it does look clean. The bottom of the tank is not dirty. So, you know, the next thing is before we break it down, I'm just gonna check fuel pressure, key on, engine off, see what that's putting out. But I think at this caliber of what happened, we're not even going to play around. We're going to clean the tank, and we're going to put a new HFCM on it. I don't even want to fire it without the new HFCM. Heck with it. Put that on, blow the lines out. It's had a blue spring kit for a long time, but it just isn't. I don't know. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I'm not going to mess with it. So put the HFCM on. We're going to have to go ahead and replace all 8 injectors. Going to get a whole new set. Other than that, yeah, that Ford injector right there. I know that there's plenty of causes. You know, fuel pressure, the crank ups. I mean, I could have cranked it dry, but I don't know. I've installed a couple of these injectors, and this is the first time I've ever had a tip crack of one that I put in. So you know, it's got me definitely double checking my procedure for starting it. We got to let that air pass through the fuel passage in the head. Got to let that air get through there, and make sure we got fuel pressure. Make sure there's no unleaded, no water, or it could have just been an injector, a bad freaking injector straight out the box. But Ford's taking care of us. It'll be, well, it's not going to be all right, and kind of a freaking absolute bummer. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, we got to take care of the customer. So we're gonna go ahead and get it back up and running, get a whole new set of injectors. Shit, pray to freaking God another freaking one doesn't crack. I mean, we're gonna do everything. We got the tank's up here. We're pumping the tank out right now. We're just gonna, I was dumping it. I was thought about dumping it, but you know, no. I'm gonna go ahead and pump it out. That way I don't get any dirt or contamination in it, because then this thing is gonna go get cleaned out. Alright, that's a long video. Figure I'd take a long video for this truck, because it's a bad freaking deal.